boys watch the girls, while the girls watch the boys who watch the girls go by.
In 1999, a car commercial put the Emperor of Easy back where he belonged, on TV.
How handsome does Mr. Williams look, by the way?
Well, it was like I'd take a shot of Viagra. It was terrific to see these young girls who are 18, 19, 20 years old, jumping up and down and screaming and yelling for a 70-year-old guy.
As a youngster, Andy experimented with Elvis.
I listened to some Elvis Presley record and tried to imitate him.
You tell me you love me, you say you'll be true, then you fly around with somebody new. But I'm crazy about you, you butterfly.
I still hadn't figured out where Mr. Easy was going.
Almost there. We're almost there.
Thankfully, Andy soon settled down to his own style.
I just sang the way I talk.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
What a voice. I mean, just a calming, easy listening, huh?
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
The great thing about that is the break. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da.
It was a song from the feature film Breakfast at Tiffany's, which was to become Andy's signature tune.
It was out the day that I sang it on the Academy Awards, and it just sold like 400,000 albums the next day.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday.
Oddly enough, Andy chose not to release Moon River as a single.
The same rainbow.
I didn't think kids would buy a record that had my Huckleberry Friend in it. And that's the one line that sold everybody.
My Huckleberry Friend, Moon River.
Andy was fast becoming America's favorite boy next door.
He was easy, inoffensive, it's okay. You know, we're safe in the hands of Andy.
The sort of person you could take home to meet your auntie.
Or was he?
They have me talking about my mother and ice cream sodas and church, you know. And the truth is, I'm a swinger.
When I want to drop out of reality, I cop out to the
We were kind of attracted to each other in some funny sort of way.
Well, I remember I felt there's something between us, too.
We were singing this song sort of like here. We just kind of got the giggles.
But there was to be no petting in a field. Andy had a reputation to uphold. After all, he was television's Mr. Family Values.
The Andy Williams Show.
I don't think there's a family or an individual that did not sit down every week to watch the Andy Williams Show.
Andy, if you want to practice, why don't you practice your singing?
And the show's producer practiced his own brand of TV trickery.
Andy was very sensitive about his height. So we used to put Andy on platforms every time, and the camera had to look up. I made him look like John Wayne.
Leave our lips are blending in a phantom kiss.
When we had guests on, he would have a higher stool, and I can be higher than you.
I worried about everything, about the way you dress and whether the style was the way I wanted. But I was always very conservative. Rex Harrison kind of sweaters.
It's so easy to be in love with you, girl. You make it easy doing things.
It was a live show. You could tell.
You know, if I was going too long with it, the buzzer would go off, and I'd say, well, that's all the time we have.
I don't think that was 12 minutes, was it? It's the most wonderful time of
The Christmas specials gave Andy the chance to wheel his entire family in.
Dean Martin used to say, Andy has a milk and cookie show. Thank God for milk and cookies. This was the ultimate family show.
When the dog bites when the peace.
And his television family life seemed too good to be true. It was. In reality, he and wife Claudine had separated.
She liked doing them. I liked doing them. So our separation wasn't an unhappy one.
And things stayed amicable, even after their divorce. When Claudine shot her new boyfriend to death in the shower, Andy supported her through the trial, the manslaughter conviction, and a sentence of 30 days in jail.
Solitaire's the only game in town, and every road that takes me down.
Thankfully, that's where the drama stopped. Andy tired of touring in 1992 and built his own theatre in Missouri, where he's still wowing mature fans to this very day. But only in the autumn.
I've decided to work only September, October, November, and December. And that'll be enough for me. I'll have got my fix, and I'll just play.